where we stopped last time, I showed you how you can access the items in a list. Usually, when people create lists, they, in one way or the other, usually want to remove or add items into the list or change some items in the list. So in this tutorial, we shall be looking at the operations that can be performed on a list. First, I'll create an example list, just like as we did the other times. So I'll call this one names. So a block bracket separated with commas, just like as we did the last time. Okay. Then a close block bracket. So the operations I can do on a list to know the operations that are available to you, the operations that you can perform on a list, I will advise using the dir function, which is built into Python. For instance, if I say dir names, I get this. Now coming down to the bottom part of it, you see append, clear, copy, count, extend, index, insert, and the rest of it. If I want to append an item to my list, I'll be using the append method built into the list class. So if I want to append, let's say the name of my friend, I will say names dot append. Remember, what is happening here is that append is a function that is under the list class, and from what we've learned so far, you know that what we created here is a list, which means it's a list class instance. So append is a function under the list class, usually called methods. So what I'll have to do here is to put the item which I want to append to the list. Okay, let me append a number 23. So if I should check my list again, what I get here is an updated form of the list with 23 at the end. Let's look at the remove operation. So if I say names dot remove Linus, watch what happens if I check back my list again. I no longer have Levinus there because I have removed it. Then let's check copy. If I say okay, name dot copy, can assign this to, so what this does is to copy the list. Instead of you let's say you want to assign it to a new variable, you want to use a new variable to hold it, instead of retyping everything, you can copy. So for instance, let me say names 2 equal to names dot copy. Okay, I made a mistake with spelling here. Names 2 equal to names dot copy. Okay, names 2. Exactly. So let's look at the count. Let's say names dot count. What this does is that it counts the number of items in the list. Okay, exactly one positional argument. Let's see that names dot count. Okay, what I have here is it said returns the number of occurrences of value. For instance, if I want to count the number of the string word Nwafor in this list, what I do is I'm going to add the parameter Nwafor, and it returned 1 for me. What that means is that I have one occurrence of Nwafor. Another thing I can do again is sort. If I say names dot sort, what this will do is that it is going to sort them in alphabetical order by default. And if they are all numbers, it will sort them by increasing order of magnitude. Okay, so if it's a mixture of numbers and a combination of numbers and alphabets, what it will do is that it will first pick the numbers and sort them before it will come to the alphabets. So if I say names dot sort, okay, say not supported between instances of int and string. Okay, sorting is not supported between instances of int and string, but what this means is that we cannot sort a list that has both integers and strings. You can only sort a list that has a particular data type that can be compared. So if we have let me remove the number. So if I say names dot remove 23, okay, names. So if I say names dot sort, first of all, note what I did here is to remove this 23, so that what I will be having here will now be strings. so that we can sort them. So if I say names, you see the alphabet A comes before N. So that is the reason why we have Anayo before Nwafor. So you can look at the rest of other operations that you can do on a list. You can play around with them and get acquainted with how they work. So if you want to get a help on any of all these functions built into Python under the list class, what you can do is you type help, then names dot, for instance, if I want to get a help on count, so names dot count. This will give me a little help on how I can use the function. Or generally, you can look at help on the list class itself. You can say help list, then specifying a particular function you want to get a help on. So that is it. I'll see you next time.